Welcome to yet another day where we did not fail.
Woo!
That's
Day
always a good
65,
thing.
I think.
Huh?
66?
Yeah,
It's
something
day
like
65. Whichever day it is today, which means we haven't failed today.
that. Yeah, we're just going to hit random. Our name is Jario.
Jaw.
Our farm
Is that
name is Subscribe. And our favorite thing is also Subscribe.
That's what I was thinking, actually. Those are my favorite things.
I'm glad we're on the same page here.
Yeah.
Before this, you mentioned a name of someone named Chris that I have not thought of since 5th grade. And I kind of wanted to tell you a little story, but I wanted to get your reaction on camera.
Okay.
So,
I would
me
love to hear this.
and a couple friends. It was me, Joe with an E, Tia, and Chris, right?
Okay.
We had a YouTube channel called The Dutes. D-U-T-E-S. We got the name because they were making fun of my speech impediment, where I kept saying dutes instead of dude. I did not realize they were making fun of me at the time, but that was our channel name, and we were doing skits and stuff like that. We made it the summer before 6th grade, and then we continued it into 6th grade, and we had to fire Chris from the channel because he had 5th grade humor, because he was 1 year younger.
Oh, he had to catch up. He had to catch up with the humor,
we
man.
kicked him off the channel because he had, and I quote, 5th grade humor.
Did he like make like a fart joke or something?
No,
or was it just
literally
like...
nothing. Literally has done nothing.
He should have been in 5th grade.
We
though.
were
That's
just
the
in middle
thing.
school and a lot cooler than him.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's kind of how it is back then. Like, was your school like 5th grade was like its own school, then 6th grade was like its own school as well?
Yeah. So we were at different schools now, right?
Oh yeah, you've just moved on to bigger, better things. If Chris wanted to like stay on Dutes, honestly, he could have just like skipped a grade.
That's what I'm saying. Or dropped out.
Like, yeah,
We would've
okay,
grown up
like,
real fast.
yeah, your humor grows up like exponentially. Like if you drop out, look at Kade.
Okay,
What,
speaking
like,
of
dropped
Kade,
out?
you know what's crazy?
Oh no,
Him and I had a long talk last night because he told me he wants to start YouTube again.
he mentioned that to me like offhand last night. I like heard it, but like I didn't comprehend it. I was like, oh, nice.
Yeah, no,
But
he
so
talked to
he's
me about
wanting
like
to?
game plan and everything. Like he's coming back.
Oh wow, dude, nice.
Yeah, Ouija the God
I'm excited for that.
2023 is happening.
I personally love Kade. Kade is a hilarious motherfucker.
No, I love Kade's content. I'm happy to hear that. Maybe one
I
day
can't
people
believe-
will stop knowing him as the Blue Yeti guy.
Is that? How many people know him as that? I like. There's also
Bro,
people that know him
I
as
mean,
like
the video went big. I just think what the craziest shit is like, Kade is not that person anymore at all, and that
Okay.
shit was like 6 years ago at this point.
Can I be real? That was like pre me knowing Kade. I don't even know what the Blue Yeti shit is. I've just heard the name, the Blue Yeti.
At some
it's like
point, I
the name
think
John
people
Adams.
just
I don't know
gotta
anything
get
about
over it.
Well, like, did he just like use a Blue Yeti or something? The subscribe
He
farm.
pretty
Oh my
much
god, we
just
can farm
made a
subscriptions.
video very similar to someone else's. Kade thought he was using inspiration. Other people said he was plagiarizing.
Yeah. So he tried to tread the fine line type of thing.
Yeah, he said he did like a lot of things word for word to be like a little like tongue in cheek that this is what I'm referencing. But when people already think you plagiarize, shit like that just looks blatant now, right?
Yeah. I see how that's like an honest mistake, like for your first one. Like,
Yeah.
if he's only done that once, it's not like I feel like Kade didn't like do it like multiple times after that.
Yeah.
Although modern Kade, he might have doubled down. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Kade is just a much nicer guy. Like, he almost also made a video for TF2 called Overwatch for Poor People. And I think Kade could make that joke, but he would never, like, post rage bait content in current year, you know?
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I think that's like the craziest part. Because I think about Kade as like, you know, a wholesome, like,
He is
big, nice
honestly
guy.
a very nice, considerate person, which is so crazy, right?
Yeah, but then if you go to his YouTube channel, and since it is all... When was the last time you uploaded? Like 2019?
I actually went, after Kade
2018?
had that talk with me, I went through and binged some Ouija content last night. And
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I watched his most recent video, which was How to Terry. And he said, all right, I'll see you in the upload next week, or next month, or maybe next year, or maybe not at all. We'll see how these go. And it's been 3 years.
At least in the moment, like, he realized it. I mean, I get it, dude. Like, I feel like coming to YouTube after a break just sounds rough.
Yeah.
Like, coming back to anything that you've done for, like, a while just after a break just isn't easy.
Yeah, he was asking me. He said he's like going to ask for a lot of like advice and stuff. I have a really funny experience with Stardew Valley. I don't really like games like this. And
yeah. You like farm games?
Nah, I feel like I should because I like Animal Crossing, but for some reason I think I just like the animals, you know?
Yeah. I think Animal Crossing is way different than farm games, like compared to like Harvest Moon.
I agree.
Yeah.
So like I think sometime 2020, all of our friends like had a farm and they were all playing together. And they were like, Jacob, do you want to play with us? And I was like, no, this game sucks. I don't want to play it. And then one time I was screen sharing my Switch, and I was like, oh, let's just play Smash. And I booted my Switch up, and they saw that the last game open was Stardew Valley, because I was playing Stardew Valley for some Twitter girl. And join her farm. And
hey, you know what, brother? No one could judge you for that. We've all been there.
Yeah.
I played the Crash Bandicoot series for the same reason.
I don't think that tells the full story. I played Stardew Valley for some they them pussy. It's a whole different thing.
Oh damn. Hey, you know, that's fine. Did you get it?
Anyways.
At least you have Stardew Valley. That's all that matters. I didn't know that you ever actually played this game. What the fuck?
We held the awards, and I got voted biggest slut for some reason.
Yeah, I can't believe that one. For the record, I voted for you, just so you know.
Thanks, Joe. I voted you most likely to die first.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I figured I'd win that, but it made sense. Okay. Yeah.
Anyways,
Jacob, we already talked about this on the mic.
We already have talked about it on the mic, and the people agree with me.
No. I did not see the people agreeing. But, I mean, I was happy with not having to get up and give a speech.
That's true.
I just kind of sat there and just watched.
Yeah. Speaking of being a slut, dude, I can't... I've been starting Lexapro. I talked about that. Honestly, Alpharad Gold is kind of like my Lexapro journal now.
Yeah.
It's been pretty cool. Everyone was like worried about like side effects, like emotional blunting and stuff like that. I haven't really experienced anything. I get a little drowsy, so I take it at night, which is fine. But here's a new side effect. I've asked some people who have been on Lexapro for a while, and they say this is a common side effect. I can't come.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, and I try really hard.
As somebody that was formerly on Lexapro, let me confirm, did not have that issue.
Damn.
But I was only on it for like 6 months to a year, so not super long, but I think longer than you were at this point.
Yeah, no, for sure. I've only been on it for like maybe a few weeks, a month.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've talked to some other people, and they said that was actually like a pretty common side effect. And
damn, dude.
Yeah, and like, and like I've tried, you know, I've put the work in, and it's
you put in the grinding.
I can get there eventually, but it's like a lot of effort, man.
Like more than it's worth.
Yeah, at the point where you just like want to just get it over with, you know.
Yeah, it's like you want to move on to the next thing, and like
if you're in that mentality, it's just hard to come already. It's yeah. Just not in the mood like, now.
It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point of like, oh, I need to come, but then you just don't come.
Yeah, coming is just such a mental thing, you know. It's not like your dick comes; it's like your brain does. You know what I mean?
I hate that I know exactly what you mean there. Actually,
yeah.
Like I don't know, man.
This is what I'm gonna use the whole video. I hope that's okay.
Talk about cum?
No. Yes, but also just hit these little fiber bushes.
Oh yeah, I think that's what people expected
from the. This is satisfying for me, and I really just wanted to podcast.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the channel is. It is just the podcast.
Yeah.
God. Blue 7 just DM'd me, and I'm not even gonna open it because I'm just terrified.
That's fair.
You have those people too, right? Like where like as soon as you see you have that one notification from them,
you know it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be good, but I'm also terrified. Like Blue 7 is also okay. Actually, can we go back to the worst shows for a second?
Yeah.
I still can't believe that picture of Blue that you put up.
Yeah.
The only picture, that Kirby profile picture out there.
Yes, sir. That dude is like, absolutely jacked.
Yeah. I don't know if Blue's ever done a face drop in real life, but he did his abs drop.
He's not.
Oh, he has? Okay.
Sheltered about it now.
Okay. Okay, that makes me feel. I kind of wish I would have known that because I hung out with Blue at Chicago like a month ago. I had pictures, but I didn't post any.
Yeah. But I don't know if he's like super about it, but like I know he be posting pictures and stuff. He told me yesterday. Okay. Also, I woke up to a message from Blue this morning at 7 a.m. and he said, "I just had a thought. What if we get Joe jacked? LMAO."
Dude, I will hit the gym up with Blue. Actually,
he just said, it's just where did the thought come from? You know?
Wait. Okay, now I kind of want to see what he's messaging me about now. Okay, no, he sent me a picture of Luffy.
That also makes sense.
So, are we getting me jacked?
It was completely irrelevant message.
I just want to know what his plan is.
Also, you sent that to me, by the way.
Okay. Well, you know what? Yeah,
Which is just incorrect.
Yeah. Well, thank you for at least telling me.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to know what Blue's plan is for me. Blue's like one of those people that I know he has a plan for everyone, and I'm happy his plan for me is wholesome.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I can't tap into the mind of Blue.
Yeah, because
I just have to react.
You don't know what his plan's going to be. Like, if you talk about Jome, he's like, I have a plan. I'm going to get Jome to wear diapers.
I remember at one point he's like, whenever I first met Blue, it was him and Joe just hanging out at my house. And they were just like, Blue said something along the lines of yeah, Joe, someday I want to give Jome every single drug possible and just see what happens.
Just watch
see
him
what I can make him do.
Rat.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, watch him like a lab rat. That's such a Blue saying. Blue is absolutely a character. Oh, but yeah, sorry you can't come, man.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to stop talking about your dick.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's just a little inconvenient.
Yeah,
I'll be real. What time? I messaged you, I'm good to record, and I said, wait, I'm in the bathroom. I was beating my shit and just gave up. Yes. I was doing my goddamn best, man. I was fighting for my life.
Dude, you could have just kept going. I would have understood.
No, it wasn't that I stopped because of you. It was that I stopped because it just stopped being fun, you know?
Yeah, I'm a gamer. I will grind until I finish whatever rank I'm going for.
That's so fair. I get it. I respect the hustle. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm just discouraged. I think I'm fine with it. If I can be less depressed and not come, that feels like one of those the would you rather the button questions.
Yeah, would you rather have no mental issues but you can't come?
Yeah, but you can't come forever.
Oh man, that's actually a hard button.
That's a hard question. Hey everyone, let me know.
I've lived my entire life being able to do both.
If you're over the age of 18, if you're a minor, let me know if you like apple juice or not.
Yeah, apple juice versus grape juice. Let me know. Which personally, team grape juice. I used to drink grape juice until I would throw up.
Oh, I like grape juice, but I think I might be team apple juice. So we got a house divided here.
Oh, I'm leaving. I can't stand for that. Oh, are we moving past? We're going past just the leaves now. We're getting the sticks.
Yeah, I'm just trying to reach out, get a little bit of everything. This is really less of me playing Stardew Valley and more of me pressing buttons on screen until something happens. Just
is
podcasting,
that not
really.
what? I feel like that's. I think the thing is, the way you're playing the game, it feels like you're just actually playing Stardew Valley, though.
Okay, well maybe I am then.
Yeah. I'm watching you play this game,
and I don't. I had to go court or something like that, or dungeons.
That's if you want to be sweaty in the game. But if you're after the true shit, the e-girl shit and the love quests, that's all just side stuff. But if you're after the actual game, you can just farm. Yeah, you can go fish. You got to go to the docks. I think you have to go into town.
Yeah, let me. I know the path. Oh my god, I didn't even get over here. Oops.
Okay, I can't believe you were actually just beating off, and that's why it took so long.
Yeah,
that is real. Because I was I called you. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go downstairs and do some dishes.
It keeps me sharp before recording sessions.
You beat off before every recording session?
Not every.
What percentage?
I think if it's remote, like we're doing right now, probably like 80% chance.
Okay.
If it's like I'm on my way over to your house to record,
is it like in the car?
Yeah, it's probably more like a 10% chance, like pretty low, because
Yeah, just about to go out for the day. You don't know when you're gonna get back home.
Yeah, exactly. If it's when you and I live together and I just had to walk outside, I'd say like again maybe I'll go with like 60.
60? It was less than?
Yeah, I'd say so. Because like here, yeah, no, I'm just gonna say 60. I think it keeps me sharp.
Okay, that's fair. Whatever it gets you to like through the recordings, man. Like, I'm all for it. I'm sorry that. Well, okay, wait. How long have you been on this Lux Pro for then? Just out of curiosity.
Like a month, maybe.
A month. Did that issue start like instantly, or was that like after like a couple weeks?
It started pretty instantly, but I just thought like it's just one of them days, And then it was one of them days for like a week, and then 2 weeks. And then
it's been one of them days.
I was just like, dang, that's so weird. And eventually I just kind of like thought about it. And I said that to a friend, and they said, oh, when I was on Lex Pro, the same thing happened to me. And I go, oh, okay.
That
I don't really mind it though. I think it's just like it's for me. I don't even really care. Like a lot of this day has been spent on me talking about jerking off.
Yeah.
But
the jerk off episode.
I'm fine. Wait, where do I? Is that not?
I need like sometimes you just don't come. It's cool.
Yeah,
that's life.
Like that.
It's so like I remember back when I was like in high school, I thought that would be like the ultimate like the ultimate play, just be able to never come.
Yeah,
like I'd be able to have sex forever. Yeah, but then like one of the first times I was ever gonna get a blowjob, I just didn't come, and like after like the 20-minute mark, I was like, man, like.
Dude, I think it's like when you get there, then it's like then you want to just to get it over
I'm like,
with. And then you can't because now it's like it's a different. You're in a different mental space.
Yeah, it's like I already feel bad for them that like they haven't like it's like I want to do this like not even for myself at this point.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Now they're working overtime.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to. I don't even want to make people do any more work than they have to. Like yeah, like we. Okay, actually, you know what? No, I get more and more about the whole like you just throwing in the towel before this recording session.
Yeah. I mean, it was like it's just for me at that point, man. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, I appreciate that you do it like before getting on the computer with me, because I know that there's some people out there that they'll just do it like mid call. They're just that comfortable with being online.
Oh, I don't think I've ever done that before.
Yeah, no, I think that's uber weird, but
no, I'm gonna say definitively I have not done that before. I don't think I need some ambiguity in that.
Thank you for not giving me. See,
I don't want you to be like making coffee 2 hours later and be like, he didn't seem sure.
Just thinking about that, just like connecting the dots to like previous recording sessions. No, just like not even like I just mean like just like IRL friends, like just like normie friends, like. I've had them just like admit to that, like I guess as normies Discord friends can get, like I don't know.
I think sex is such a weird topic because like everyone does it, right? Like for the most part.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's just strange that like you could just see someone like who just had sex and you would never know,
Oh yeah.
Like someone was
like
late
you don't
to
know what
come
somebody
over to
was
your
doing,
house,
like,
and it could have been, who knows, they were having sex, but like no one is like comfortable enough to like just talk about that. I think that's crazy. Like you don't have the stats on people for stuff like that.
What, to like just like walk up to people and just be like, yo, did you get laid any recently?
Yeah, but like genuinely.
Did you get laid today?
I think it's just so weird that it's something we all do and none of us talk about.
Yeah, it makes I get like why it's like taboo for me, just because growing up religious, it's actually just like a taboo. Like,
yeah, and I'll be honest,
like,
I think it's pretty shitty to like, like talk about it, right? Like at the same time, I get both sides, but
yeah.
What I'm trying to say is like, I just think it's weird. I don't know. I think sex is just a weird topic.
It is, and that's why it's been the topic. Actually, no, it has been the topic of this episode. It's just been coming.
Yeah.
Like, it's completely different. But you know what I like more than sex, Jacob?
Fishing.
I love fishing.
Yeah. Welcome to the rest of this episode.
Talk about fishing. Or, well, we can just... Actually, you know what? If you go fishing with the dudes, or with the guys, you're just going to talk about sex anyways, probably.
I've never been like a locker room talk kind of guy. Despite this entire episode, I've never been like a let's talk about bitches, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucking gay, so maybe that has something to do with it too. But like, I feel like I just don't fit in with that locker room culture.
I don't either, but I love listening.
Oh, I love
I love getting the tea.
But I think it's gross at the same time.
Like, just like learning shit or what?
I think it all depends, because like I think people talking about sex isn't weird, but it's like how they go about it, right? Like when guys talk about it, like sometimes it's like conquering and stuff like that. When it's you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Some guys. For me, I'm always just like, yeah, this happened, and I just move on.
Yeah. I think like talking to your friends about your personal life is not weird, but it's like when it's to the point of like just bragging.
Yeah. Well, it's like everyone's just like showing like it's like showing off trophies essentially.
Yeah.
The dick measuring contest.
Weird. So that's kind of like what I mean. Like, there's such a fine line where it's like, I wish it was more like socially acceptable to talk about, but I don't want to normalize bragging about it in like a super douchey way at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between like talking about something and bragging about something. You can like apply that to like anything, even outside of sex.
Yeah, that's very
you can
true.
apply that to like bowling or fishing or something. Like, you can talk about how much you love fishing, but then like no one wants to be talking to the guy that's always showing off like his giant pictures of like
how long
him
the
fishing in
fish
Alaska, how long the fish was, how many fishes he bagged. Like, no one cares a shit about that. Like, how
dick size such a weird combo too?
Dick size combos they're weird, but I think they're kind of funny.
I think it's a weird thing to care about.
Yeah, but it's like,
shout out to my short dick kings watching this right now.
Like, shout out to the ones that
genetics. What are you gonna do about it?
I mean, the great thing about the future is we can start doing a lot about the genetics. But I actually can't. Are there like actual ways to like increase your dick size?
I've
seen the ads. I've seen
the ads too.
I've never clicked on the ads because I'm like, if I click on this, my computer is just going to be blue screen forever.
Dude, also I gotta say, shout out, Jaden, one of my closest friends, right?
Shout out to Jaden. Love
Shout out to Jaden. There's lots of R34 drawn of Jaden, right?
Oh yeah,
dude.
Unfortunately,
sometimes I will just be on like Pornhub beating my shit, and then there's like an ad to the side of animated Jaden just getting pounded, and I'm like,
oh
yeah, and I'm like, you know what, that's a mood ruiner for me. Like we're out, we're done.
No, that's super weird actually.
I've talked to her about that, and well, she thinks it's funny, but she also has had multiple people tweet that at her, and they all go about it like, hey, I don't really know where I found this image. A friend sent this to me.
I was not on Pornhub.com. All right, I don't have that website.
Yeah, trying to act like she didn't. Like, I think a lot of people would be surprised at how self-aware Jaden is about all of that R34 stuff.
Yeah, I feel like you have to have like good humor about it, I guess, for her.
Yeah.
But like, I know she doesn't have to like actually like it.
She can. It's
more
like
impressive,
it
I guess.
And still just be like, yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. For me, like that would suck. Like, do you like? Okay, remember like all the deep fake AI shit that happened like a couple weeks ago?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like,
dude, I've seen tons of deep fake porn of myself.
Oh wait, what? Really?
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not gonna like, well, okay, like, I didn't really talk about it when like all the other deepfake stuff, because I was like, this is a much more alarming problem for women, right? Like, I'm not gonna make this about me. But I've seen tons and tons of deepfake porn about me, and it's fucking weird. Like it's weird because it's like that's like your body, right? And
yeah,
it's not your body, but it's supposed to be. It's fucking.
But
bizarre,
but it is. Yeah, like that shit is just so fucking weird to me, man. Like I don't know.
Yeah, people think I'm a twink, and I think that's the craziest part of it all.
They think you're a twink. Wait, do you have like your what are the other like terms?
I'd say
like,
I'm an
what
otter.
are the other categories? Otter?
Yeah.
It was an otter.
Kind of like not a twink, but not a twink.
It's like between a twink and a bear.
It's more on the twink side, but it's like a twink without the physique of a twink, I guess. You can probably you look it up while I'm fishing? Just like give me the Urban Dictionary definition.
Yeah,
of it.
I'm looking up otters right now, but I'm getting actual pictures of otters, and they're kind of wholesome.
Just go to Urban Dictionary.
Oh wait, seeing this one, Colin. Colin, put the shit in there. This is an otter. Ooh, wait, look at these guys. This is for all the people that are very uncomfortable. Oh, dude, I love otters. All right, let me find the Urban Dictionary now. All right, otter, Urban Dictionary. A gay man who is very hairy all over his body, but is smaller in frame and weighs considered really less than a bear.
Oh, is that? I'm not hairy. I didn't know that was a
yeah,
criteria.
yeah. That otter does not scream you.
No, I thought it. Yeah, I guess I was a little wrong. People have just called it to me, but I did not know like hairy was a factor in it. Because like I do have facial hair, but that's like it.
Hold on, I'm looking at. I'm gonna send a picture to the group chat. Jacob, will you tell me if this is like?
Oh wow.
How accurate is this list?
Yeah, people have called me like a twunk, but I really just hate that word.
Okay, Colin, you can put this list on the screen also if you can, little bro.
No, that's
actually
rough. You don't want just call me. Yeah. Just say I'm bi. I'm just gonna move on.
I'm not a twink. I'm not a bear. I'm just bi and call it a day.
Yeah,
yeah. It's one of those things too where like. I think that sexuality matters a lot less than what people think it does. Like, if that makes sense,
dude.
Like,
no, fucking retweet.
Okay. When you said no, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, never mind.
Fuck you. I'm just catching these fish and throwing them back out. I'm just doing it for the love of the sport.
Yeah. Nah, just like let the fish catch some air and put them back out there. Give them a little hook. Give them a lip ring. But no, like. I don't, man. I don't know, dude. Like, unless I'm trying to fuck you specifically, like, I don't really give a shit, like, who you're trying to fuck. Like, I just want to hang out and, like,
like, being bi, I'm pretty open with, like, being a little, like, fair amount of arrow and, like, definitely on a spectrum. And, like, but the thing is, I think it's weird, like, after doing that, how much people want to talk about stuff. Because, like, Yaki made a tweet that was kind of like joking about. It was just like the most bi stance of all time.
Yeah.
And
either one of you sitting in a chair or whatever.
Yeah. And it was funny, but then you have all these people like discussing the sexuality and stuff, and it's like, yeah, that's fine. But then it's people being like, oh, it's not really bi because he's ace. And I'm like, well, you could be both. And also, like, when it comes to being ace, it's like, oh, I like having sex. I just don't feel sexual attraction to people, Like, I got voted biggest slut for a reason, right? Like,
yeah.
It just happens. Like, I just get involved in stories, and if the vibe's right, I go for it. But it's like, it's a spectrum for a reason, right? And then, like, arrow, like, I mean, I just think, like, romance and sex are pretty divorced in my head. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Relationships are just, like, super close friendships to me. And I know I just don't have, like, that big romantic drive.
Yeah, and, like, if you are something that like sex and romance are like tied into together, like that's fine. That's perfectly fair. Like it doesn't really matter.
Strange that like I see people like trying to be like, oh, he can't be bi because he's era ace, or he can't be ace because he's bi. And I was like, just stop focusing on everything. Just
dude, I used to like stress myself the fuck out because like after I stopped being religious, like because whenever I was religious, like I never have to think about my sexuality. Yeah. God said I was straight, so like I was fucking straight. But like afterwards, I was like, okay, like let's like look into this a little bit. And it got to the point where I was getting in my head, I'm like, am I ace? Am I aro? Am I like pan? Am I bi? Am I demisexual? And now I'm just like, I don't care. I'm just gonna do what feels right. All right, like it doesn't matter. Like
my whole philosophy.
I'm not gonna see somebody like that I'm like super attracted to and be like, like I'm actually only bi, but like I would have to be pansexual to go with them. So like, you know, I'm out. Like that'd be fucking like.
I've said it, and I've said it before. I think everything in my life revolves around, I'll try anything once.
Yeah. Which, as you've told me, has gotten you to some spots, but like that's fine.
Yeah, but it's funny.
It's got any stories. Yeah, it's got any stories too.
Oh,
there's a risk reward with it. Yeah, I thought I was gonna go through that little hole.
That would have been crazy.
It would have been fitting. Oh. But yeah, I don't know. Like, just be who you want to be. Fuck who you want to fuck. Just like be normal before all that, though. You know?
I mean, I just had like all these friends be like, "Oh, I have a crush on this guy, but I'm not gay," and it's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, like I don't know, like it's just like it doesn't. It's like sexuality isn't like a tangible, real thing. Like it's just a concept.
Bro,
like,
I was in the 6th grade. No, I was in the 9th grade, and with a crush on my best friend without even knowing it, because I was still religious. I was fully straight at the time, allegedly.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, damn, his girlfriend's so lucky. You know, like I just kept thinking shit like that. And like I love spending time with them. And when they broke up, I was ecstatic. I was like, yeah, you deserve so much better, King.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. Like I felt
but
like I was obsessed. And like he invited me to his like family's lake house for like the summer. And I was like, I don't know, man. I didn't not realize where I was at that time. But things were different back then.
Things were different? Like, what do you mean?
I just didn't know.
Or just like... Oh, okay, yeah.
Because gay was like derogatory to me, right? Growing up religious.
Yeah.
I'd start crying, and my mom would be like, "What are you, gay?" You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, which, dude, I don't get that. I'll never understand like people that are like, "Oh, you're crying. Are you gay? Were you like a girl?" I'm like, dude, like everyone fucking cries. Like it's just. Like emotions are just part of being human. I don't get why people
Not
have
if you're
like
straight. I feel like that is kind of like perpetrated. Like, yeah.
I mean, I guess like, but
Men
okay.
don't cry.
Hear me out. Here's a concept. All right. So if don't have emotions because you're straight, that means that you're just repressing all of your emotions and your feelings. And if you're going to be repressing your emotions and feelings, who's to say that you're not repressing other things? That's just my thought. That's just my thought.
Sounds pretty gay.
Yeah.